congratulations being selected for the 2026 Billboard to represent Gila Ridge. How did it feel when you first found out that you were picked?
I was confused at first because I was originally in PE. We were playing baseball. They called me down saying I was going home, but I was shocked because my mom usually tells me, or somebody would tell me, oh yeah, Mike, you're gonna go home. So when I first got the call, I called my mom at first, so she's confused at home, I'm confused, everyone's just confused. It's just a whole confusion. So I get to the office. I've never been to the principal's office in my 4 years, so this is kind of the first time, so which is crazy. So I get there, they send me down to the conference room, all the counselors and some other faculty are in there just smiling. I'm more scared now because I don't know what the news are gonna give me. They send me down, hand me a folder, and I look in the folder and I start reading the whole page and I found out I was selected to be the male representative for the RNY Billboard this year.
What were you feeling like after the confusion went away? How are you feeling?
I had to soak it in at first because when I first read it, it didn't really click at first. And they started talking to me about it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be the face of the Billboard that I've seen the past 4 years of different students. So that was a cool experience to have, and it clicked finally when I got home. I was like, oh, they chose me for this, so I feel honored.
So the next thing you probably did was tell your parents or your family. What was their reaction, or how did they feel?
So I hung up on my mom when I got to the office, so she was like constantly blowing on my phone, so I called her back. I'm pretty sure she was probably elated at home, just jumping up everywhere because her son got to do this. I got home, my dad and my little sisters were pretty proud of me, and just overall it was just a good news to give to my family.
So if you think back the last 4 years that you've been at Gila Ridge, you've been involved in a lot of things. What are a couple of the things that stand out the most at the time you've been here?
One big thing I think I can take away from my years is my networking skills, because throughout my 4 years I've networked with so many and interacted with so many different walks of life and seen how people see their world through different lenses. So that's one of the big things I think I can take with me on my life.
And so what things, I know basketball was important to you, but what were some of the things that you were involved in while you were at Gila?
So I did play basketball 4 years of my high school career. Another thing I did from my freshman to junior year was be a part of HOSA for Sports Med, which is an organization that helps you connect with different healthcare professions and or different professions in general. So I did that my 3 years. I'm currently a student worker that works in the front office with attendance and activities, so that's cool. I have a job now. I can say I'm employed, so those are mostly the stuff I'm doing right now.
I nominated Amias because he consistently demonstrates responsibility, dedication, and leadership. Over the past 2 years, he has been my student. He has been punctual, prepared, and hardworking student who earns strong grades and contributes positively to the classroom. He also engaged his classmates. Like, we have this project doing piñatas, as you can see, and he created one of LeBron James. And every opportunity that he had, he was using LeBron James for demonstrating, creating sentences. It was super fun, and that created a really awesome and fun environment here in the classroom. And beyond academics, Amias participates in athletics, in basketball, CTE, and dual enrollment courses. He has been doing community service and also works here as a student worker on campus, and he represents our school with pride and truly deserves this recognition.
Are there people, whether it was at school or at home or in the community, that had a big influence on your time in high school?
So if I'm talking a big influence, my support system at home, which is my mom, my dad, my little sisters, and every around that whole circle, I want to give a big shout out to. Teacher-wise, Miss Palacios for nominating me for this in the first place. I wouldn't be here without her. Mr. Bear I want to also give a shout out to Mr. Bear for giving me an opportunity and introducing me to a career field, which I didn't think I'd ever be a part of in my life.
So I know that Sports Med is the direction that you're headed, but give us a little idea of what's next in your future after high school.
After high school, I plan to attend our neighboring college, AWC, for 2 years and get my prerequisites and get my associate's degree in kinesiology. From there, I had planned to head back west to San Diego State University to get my bachelor's in that same degree so I can move on to becoming an athletic trainer for a professional sports team.
Nice. Sounds like a great plan.
Thanks.
Right, so the last question I have, and it's kind of a little more personal. If you think back to yourself, maybe 5 years ago, you're in 8th grade, you're going to go into high school soon. What advice would you give to your 8th grade self if you could sit down with him today?
One thing I tell him is that just to enjoy the journey. Like there's gonna be times that you're gonna cry, there's gonna be times that you're gonna be happy, there's gonna be times that you won't know what's next in life, but just know that if you stay on the journey that you have now and just rely on your support systems, yourself and your values and what you stand by, it will be all right. And to just know that your crown is waiting for you and you just have to go claim it when it's ready.